popular chef and influencer, CookinwitKya, says she won't start an OnlyFans despite being able to make $2 million first day. Quote, I don't care about that, end quote. So this is fire right here. I was actually watching her stream when she spoke on this, bro, and this is so crazy. Like, for one, this is what I say about this, right? For one, she is bad. Like, damn, yeah, she's like a dime piece, bro. She's wicked bad. Oh my god, wicked bad. You hear me? Wicked bad. So that's the first one. She's wicked bad, right? So it's like, damn, it might even. That's in one day. 2 million first day. That's one. That's one day, bro. That ain't a week. That ain't a month. That's one day. 2 million. You better believe she'd be going like it'd be through the roof. You better believe it. You better believe it. She'll fill up the whole bank. She'll she'll have one of the banks with multiple floors in that motherfucker, boy. She'll run up so much money with her OnlyFans. But in all seriousness, all right, so this is what I have to say about this. In all seriousness, I applaud her for this, for her stance on this. I applaud her for her stance on this. I applaud her for her mindset on this because women, younger women too especially, need to see this side of it. Like, Jesus, you don't have to sell that Hello Kitty all the time. You don't have to sell that kitty all the time. You do not have to sell that Hello Kitty all the time. Keep it in your pants. That's what this world is all about. It seems like that's what the obsession is. Women are so obsessed with passing around that Hello Kitty that it don't make sense in exchange for currency. In exchange for currency part though. That a lot of them mess with guys they would not mess with, guys that's not their type, they wouldn't typically even conversate with, especially in certain ways. You have younger women, 20s and shit, messing around with old white dudes and shit in their 60s and shit, 70s and shit, right? And none of that's my business anyway. I'm just saying, if some females didn't have the mindset of, oh, I'm finna do this for some money, you wouldn't be doing that action. You're letting money dictate that action instead of just hustling your fucking self, grinding your fucking self. There's easy shit you could do. There's shit. It's just some females just rather be whores than, hard workers. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It ain't my business. But this right here is, I love this right here. What CookinwitKya is saying, because she's showing you don't have to go that route regardless. I don't know how much money CookinwitKya has or whatever. I know turning down $2 million in a day is crazy, but it's not worth your soul, bro. Like, most of these women, CookinwitKya is oh my God, this is a beautiful, shining example of what a lot of the younger females need to be seeing, because all they have to see is city girls, Megan Thee Stallion, and all that shit there. You know what I mean? All of their reality TV shit, all of their role models or whatever, all of the people they look up to are women selling that Hello Kitty. I'm telling you, that's all the music is talking about. That's all they see on TV. That's all the women in their family telling them about. And it's like, yo, that shit is trash. That shit is trash. Girls are just trying to get a baby daddy that got all this money so they could just live off of that. And it's like, bro, that shit is fucking trash. That shit is fucking trash. That's how you end up with all of these baby daddies and shit, trying to just mess with niggas for money. And it's like, whatever you want to do, whatever floats your boat, I don't give a fuck. So I'm not finna be the one taking care of y'all, so I don't give a fuck. And I damn sure not taking care of none of y'all, so I don't give a fuck. If you a female with, and look, we ain't doing all that right now. Let me backtrack. Let me dial that back. I'm going too far down the wrong end on that shit. and you see how it's not nothing good you could say about that shit, the conversation goes left, bro. If anybody has sense in that room, the conversation will go left. Because it's like, shit like that is not okay, bro. OnlyFans and shit is not okay. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. That shit is not okay. It's not okay. I don't give a fuck how much money you making. I don't give a fuck. That shit is not okay. It's not okay. And if you just think that's a normal, regular thing, you have problems, like, straight up. Straight up. And you look, like I said, everybody can do what the fuck they want. I'm not judging, because like I said, I'm not finna be the one. And look, I don't mean to sound like that, but I'm not finna be the one Captain Shave a Hoe. I'm not finna be Captain Save a Hoe. Let's just say that before I even get into too much more detail. And I'll leave it at that. Fuck it. I'll leave it at that, to be exact. I'm not finna be Captain Save a Hoe. Not this guy. Go to the next guy. You know what I'm saying? I might not can't give you $2 million in one day, but I'm not finna be Captain Save a Hoe either. Even if I could, I'm not finna be Captain Save a Hoe. So if you a hoe and you got hoe tendencies and you got a whole way of life and all you want to be is a hoe, you probably gonna get treated like a hoe. That's all I'm saying. So good luck to you, to y'all on that, whoever is on that side of it. And I'm not saying you a hoe just because you got multiple baby daddies. I'm not saying that either. So that's not what I'm saying. You could be a hoe with no kids. So I'm not saying. So if you do, for all the women that do might have multiple baby daddies, not trying to choose no slugs at nobody. Because life is life, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to leave that at that. I ain't going all the way into that. But I want to applaud CookinwitKya right here. I want to praise CookinwitKya right here because it's so easy to sell your soul. It's so easy to sell that Hello Kitty. And she's saying, no, I'm talented. I'm beautiful. I'm talented. I got skills. I can cook. I know how to create content. You know what I'm saying? I know how to use a computer. I know how to use program softwares on the computer. I know how to edit videos, shoot videos. I know how to do this shit. I know how to upload video. I know how to put it together. I know how to put together projects. I know how to put together viral content. I don't need to go OnlyFans. And her stance was like, yeah, I don't want to have a husband one day and children one day, and they gotta live with this shit. And she was like, young boys watch that kind of shit. She's like, boys watch that kind of shit. I don't want my son scrolling through something one day and he see his mama. Type of shit. That's what she was saying. Because she was like, boys get into that shit. And she don't want, you know what I'm saying, to be like, she don't want it to be a thing that she was just out here down bad like that when she didn't have to. You see what I'm saying, my nigga? Like, it's that simple. Some women have higher standards for themselves, more respect for themselves. Well, they don't want to fucking do that. And like I said, I'm finna get out of here, but I just wanted to applaud CookinwitKya on this. I wanted to praise her on this because this is strong right here in more ways than one. Not only is it a sign of strong self-respect, it's a great leadership sign. This is, dare I say, wife material sign, signs of wife material. And I thought that anyway, fam. You know what I'm saying? I follow her. I follow CookinwitKya. You know what I'm saying? I follow her on social media. I follow her streams. You know what I'm saying? I followed her at Streamer University. As y'all know, if you been keeping up with me, I was hoping I seen her at DreamCon. I got on stage and I was seeing people. Every time anybody with ears in their mouth asked me, who did you want to see at DreamCon? I told everybody with ears, CookinwitKya. CookinwitKya. That's what I told everybody. I want to see CookinwitKya. You know what I'm saying? Let me see CookinwitKya. I was telling everybody that. So I wanted to see her. You know what I'm saying? But this is on brand for CookinwitKya. She doesn't, and she don't even overly twerk and shit. And I'd be like, damn, please, just twerk, bro. Because she's so fire. Like, this is a queen right here. Everything about her is so fire, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? All right, but we finna get out of here. But yeah, once again, I just wanted to applaud her and praise her for not biting the bait. You know what I'm saying? For not drowning in the deep end, for not taking the temptation, for not selling her soul, for not selling that Hello Kitty, no matter what price being thrown at her because of her self-respect, her dignity, or maybe she just don't fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to say or don't say. People just don't be fucking with all that wild shit sometimes, bro. You know what I mean? Like, bro, hell no, I'm good. What the fuck? You know what I mean? She probably like, what the fuck? She not finna be on camera fucking. I ain't even finna describe too much of what they do on OnlyFans, but y'all know what goes on. It's basically pornography almost. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, no, she's not interested. And I'm not mad at her. And I'll tell you what, if I personally had the chance, Cooking with Kya, IG, OnlyFans model, or not even IG, we'll just say OnlyFans model. OnlyFans model versus Cooking with Kya. If I could choose both, do I really need to tell you who I'm taking 100 times out of 100? I'm going with Cooking with Kya, whatever comes with that. You know what I mean? Even if she, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Sometimes you can't trust, you can't judge a book by its cover, whether it's an OnlyFans person or not. Sometimes it could be a regular female that's psychotic and crazy as fuck and that'll ruin your life and shit. The OnlyFans chick might be cool as a fan. So, and I'm not talking about nobody personally. I'm just saying, like, so you can't say that either, to be honest with you. Just because a girl don't do OnlyFans don't mean she just straight wife material and a queen and shit and positive person and shit. Nah, that don't be meaning that either. It's these hoes that don't do OnlyFans that still to screw you over, set you up and rob you. All kind of shit. For real. Trap you. Have a kid by you and run off and put child support on you. And hell yeah. It don't got to be no OnlyFans model that be on that type of behavior. So I want to also say that before I get out here. And I know I'm being long-winded on this. I'm sorry, but this shit right here is just such a strong talking point that needed to be had. And I didn't think Cooking with Kya would open the door to this particular talking point for me. But this is a conversation that the war, participants of this war need to be having, not even me. Like, this is a conversation participants of this war need to be having. The war being the war on our women, negatively influencing them to sell themselves, their image, etc., instead of finding a more higher frequency path to take. You know what I'm saying? If you will. And you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know. But once again, applause to Cooking with Kya for standing on business.